Hello everybody, Holiday Home here, and this is my winter home tour for 2020. There's nothing really particular to note other than that we finally been getting some snow now, so that's really nice, especially for winter time. And yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully you enjoy that. Otherwise, yeah, let's get into the tour. So here we are out in the front yard, and just out by the mailbox first here, we've just got the Let It Snow thing cover on it, and then the little evergreen thing hanging from it. Those two things are still just there from Christmas. I just leave those and took the bows off, so I think that looks nice there. And here we'll head over to the main house. There's just a few things, most of it, you know, just like I said for the mailbox, most of it is just stuff left from Christmas, and then there's a few little fun extra things that I only put out now. So we'll come over to the right here first. So it looks nice. We got a little bit of snow. I like how that looks. It adds a lot to it. Obviously it looks weird without snow. So over on this tree, I just took the other stuff off, but I left the one snowflake, so that's just kind of the thing to note there, just the one snowflake. Didn't even move that one. And coming over to here, of course, we've got the snowman. Didn't move him. He still lights up at night, which I may or may not show. We'll see after. This is the first video I'm taking. So he just sits there. I like that. He's a nice little thing. And on these three bushes, I just put these little snowflake things in there. They just stick out the top. They're stakes, so they go through the bushes. And I like those. I think they add a nice bit of a thing, and especially when there's some snow sitting on top like that, it looks cool, I think. And they're cool with the snowman. And coming over here, I put the cross back out. That's, you know, there for most of the holidays where it can be. And then coming over here in the porch, I'll show that stuff up in a minute, but right here we've just got the little flag, which just has our name symbol, or first letter of our last name on there. Just put that on there. That's just kind of a neutral one. I've never found a little winter one I like, so I like that. Coming over to here on this side, so we'll start with these. So in this tree, I just took the one snowflake that was out on that tree because I didn't like it there. I moved it over here with this one, and then we've just got these two here, and I think that's cute and looks nice right there. So that's just kind of what's in that tree. And then, like I showed, this little thing is a little spinny thing. It's not crazy windy out today, so you can't really see, but you know, obviously it just does that when they go in different directions actually, but that's just what it does when it's windy, and I like that. It looks cool. And then there is only one thing left over on the side. Or actually, it's pretty much all that was here before anyway. Just the snowman that says Let It Snow is still by the garage door thing. I like that there. He just sits next to it. And that's perfect for the whole winter. And then to show the few little things up on the porch. So the flag is this one that I had in the backyard, if you remember. For Christmas, I moved that up here. Just the snowman with the birds. I like that. Looks nice. And coming up on the porch, I moved the chairs and table back. And then this guy from the middle little display at Christmas just gets moved over here in the corner. So I like him. He's got neutral colors, and he's new this year, and I really like his snowflake on top, and I think that looks cool. So he just sits in the corner there. Like I said, these are here. That's how the snowman is plugged in. And then coming up to the door, the last little things are the rug is still there from Christmas. Just a little snowman one. I like that. Or a mat, not really a rug. And then on the door, I really like this. This is a new thing. It's a snowflake. It's this like rustic snowflake, and I just put that on the front door. There's another one you'll see in the backyard, but I really like that there. I think that's cool, and it's just like a nice, it's kind of like a wreath type thing because it's circular, but it's on the front door. So yeah, it's the front yard, and now we'll go into something else. So here we are at the front door to the inside, and all I really did was just left out this banner, and then like I showed the little rug at the bottom, and then just took the Christmas bow out of the corner, so it's just kind of a winter. Oh, I also took away that snowman with the welcome sign, so it's just these two things now, which I think are nice. Pretty neutral winter. And then heading on inside, so there's nothing that way this time, but on the door right where we come in, we've got this little art thing I made to let it snow with watercolor. I use that every year because I really like that. And then I just made a bunch of these snowflakes, you know, the ones where you fold and cut them out, and I put them in a bunch of different places. I'll show you throughout the house. So I like that as the little entrance. Then I left this little deer hanging here on the handle. Then in the back of this door, we just leave all the Christmas cards up through the whole month of January, basically. So in the Christmas tour, there weren't this many, but now they basically go to the bottom because we got some leading up to Christmas. So then coming out in this room, first thing is this guy from the living room gets moved out here. He just sits there. He's very nice winter colors. And up on these, we've still got this thing with our name on it with the snowman, and then this little snow, like jar, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. And then we've got the picture frame snowman, and this cool little rustic like pine cone snowflake. I really like that, so I like that little setup there. And then coming down to this table, we've got this guy, which is only out in winter. He's just a little snowman, similar to that one in color and scheme and everything, so I like him. He sits in some snow, and the candles have been changed to white to be like snowy, so there's that. And then below, I leave out some of the books and movies and stuff that I find more wintry and not specifically Christmas. So those sit there with the snow. Polar Express, you know, you can see that, and that's more of a Christmas story, but the color on the book is so white and brown, so I thought that was nice for winter. Then coming here, we've just got another snowman sitting with snow in front of the cat's bed, which has a little snowman in it too that they kind of play with, and that one as well. So that's just a little setup there. Coming over to the couch, we've just got this one pillow that I leave out and mix it in with the like regular pillows and blankets. And then up on the wall, I kept these snowflakes on the corners of a lot of the picture frames, so there's one there. I left this snowman out too. The snowflakes are still in the corner of our pictures. And then coming over here, this picture frame that was over there got moved over here, which I like it here. I like this one a lot too, and it's got some red, but it's subtle, so I think it's nice for winter. And then coming over to here, I guess up on the mantle first, I just took down all the snowmen, but I leave the snow and the pine cones, so they just kind of sit there. And then the flowers get replaced, or actually flowers come out to be these white pine cones and poinsettias, and then these weird little like metallic petals. I really like those, so I think that looks cool. And it's on either side of the TV, and of course we still have the flame candles in there. And then this just continues all the way along, and then there's that snowman sitting up there on the picture frame still. Coming down here, we've got that candle, and then just other little things sitting around. These guys, little cute snowmen, like sledding, I leave them out. They're kind of Christmassy colored, but I think they fit in nice. And then I leave most of the snow, added some more, kind of just kept certain things out. I added these little snowballs in, you'll see around, which I think are cute. And then just kind of things that just go along, you know, snow. And then this guy who's new, I really like him. We got him on sale right after Christmas. I love his colors, and he's just a little cute snowman. And I really like him as the like main centerpiece of the front of this room. So I really like that there. And he's in with the snow and more snowflakes, pine cone. I leave this deer out because he's a nice flannel pattern. Also that snowflake. So this whole little center thing I think looks really nice. And it just keeps going over. Leave the candles out, of course. Snow, snowflakes, other things. And then up on the switch we've got the snow that it's sitting in, and then these two cool candle holders that are snowflakes, very old ones. So I like that whole front setup. Very simple, but I like it. And coming over to here, this little snowflake Beanie Baby guy sits up above on the awning. And then coming down to the windows, we had a huge like ice snowstorm last night, so that's what this is if you're wondering. And it's kind of, it made a very cool effect like on the trees and everything. Ice is pretty, and so is snow of course, but like I really like ice. It's a unique experience. So we've just got these snowflake stickies that have been moved out of a different room, and I just put them out here. If you remember before, they were just the like Christmas trim ones, but now they're these. I leave this guy out. You'll see I leave out a couple of these guys, not all of them, but just some of the ones that I either really like or I thought were pretty good to be just wintry. Here's a candle that I leave out, or no, I bring out. It's a new one just for January. It's just these cute little snowmen. Then coming over to the table here, we just took the tree down the other day, so that's where this was, but now it's just back to the table. So this snowman, if you remember being up on the mantle, is now here, and he's just nice neutral colors. And then coming down below, we've just got the Bible on some snow with a little pine cone, so that's a nice little way. I just like adding that snow in a bunch of places. I think it just, you know, it's a simple way to add some winter stuff. So then on the TV remote table, I leave this penguin out. Just switched his little candle from red to white, so it's like just a snowball now. And I put that snowflake on there. And on this window, you saw the snowflakes already, but we've got this guy who stays out, and this candle holder, which I really like. This is probably one of my favorites. Just sits there. It's got little trees and birds, so I really like that one. And then coming over to here, no special pillows on there. Oh yeah, I did kind of skip over this. I leave this one out too, so just kind of something to note. But no special pillows there. And then behind this, we've just, the color scheme of these candles have been switched to blue and white, so, you know, colder colors. And then coming up to here, leave the snowflake up on that thing. Little snowman sitting up there still, so that's all that's left up there. Oh yeah, and that little snowflake there, it's like a golden one, I don't know. I've always put that there. I probably didn't even note that in the Christmas tour, but it has been there. Coming over to here, this Let It Snow snowman stays out. The present goes away, but he stays. You know, he's very Christmassy kind of, to be honest, but I really like him, so I like to leave him out. So he sits there still with his snow. And that's basically it for this room. So then heading out into the kitchen. Not a bunch of stuff on the cupboards, you know, for winter, because it's supposed to be more casual. So there is this snowman, but not much in general, you'll see. This little Beanie Baby gets moved from out there to sit up here. I like him, he's cute. Then I come over to here. I moved these two from over there on the right to in this corner, and I really like that. A little fox and snowman in the snow, the little pine cone, and just a nice winter setting. Got another one of these candle holders. I think they're cool. I don't know why, but my mom just had a lot that were, you know, just plain wintry, and I think they're really nice. And then the snowflake stickies, didn't even move those at all. They just stay right here as they were in December. And the clock is still up there. Oh, there we go. It wasn't focusing. That just stays, you know, it obviously still runs, but I just took the music battery out so it doesn't play the Christmas carols every hour anymore. So it's just kind of more neutral now. And then we've got another one of those snowflakes I made. And then on either side of this little sign, we've got this candle thing. And this guy, which will probably barely show up. Yeah, he doesn't really show up, but he's a little snowman, blue and white themed. Then I leave out the soap dispenser of the snowman. Then coming over here, there's nothing down here anymore, but then up on the counter, I really like this display. I mentioned that last year, but I still kept it the exact same because I still really like it. But first, this guy just sits on top of the paper towel roll thing. This little nightlight stays out. Switch these to these like sweater, flannel, napkin design. And coming over here, like I said, this is the exact same as last year, just the snow with the houses and the pine cones and the snow globe and this tree and everything, and I just think that looks really nice. But I left the snowflakes out from Christmas this year, so that is what has been added. But then these two sit over here as well. They're kind of red and white, but they look pretty nice in winter too, I think. So yeah, that's probably my favorite thing. And then in the centerpiece here, we've got the two candles again. Unfortunately, they didn't have the snowman one this year, so they're both the little snowflakes, but I like those just fine, and I think that looks really nice too. You know, I like the over-the-top stuff for like Halloween and Christmas, but it is kind of nice to have like a casual, neutral time in January. And coming over here on these are some little art things I made. They're just print designs that I used and print out on pieces of paper. So it's a snowman. I made a bunch of different colors, but we've got that one there. And then over here we've got this little blue and white one. So I made some Christmas colored ones too, but that was pretty close to the day of Christmas, so you guys never saw those. So I put those up. I kind of like to put art up when I can. And then above the fridge and freezer, we just got these snowmen that stay out. And then a couple of the magnets. I leave the magnets out, just the ones that apply to simple winter, so they stay up there. Little dog one, he's cute. Coming over here, we've just got this plate from over there that got moved here now. And then this mug is the same one. I just keep that one out because that's probably one of my favorite mugs we have in general. And then on the oven, we've just got these two things. We've got the one with our first initial of our name on there with this other little like snowflake one, and I think those are nice. And then coming up here, it was just a picture of a Kit Kat I made. It's not really winter in specific, but I put it up there just because I just got it back and I really like that. And then we've got another one of those snowmen there, and another cutout snowflake here. And then these haven't moved at all. They just stay like that on the microwave. And then coming over to the candy. It is kind of, you know, the candy canes are Christmassy, but I like to keep them out because, well, first of all, I just like them. They're good to eat, but then they're fine. And I really like the bowl I have them in. That's very wintry. It's just a big snowball. And these guys stay, except I just take out the red ones, so just leave that. This is another stuffed animal, this little bird who's specific to January. He's cute. And then this thing got moved out of the bathroom, so that's here now. You'll see what's there in a minute. And then I guess, yeah, over here on the corner, another snowflake there. And then coming over to, yeah, I guess we'll do this. We've just got some snowflakes sitting above the doors here. And then the snowflake stickies that go all the way down. They're kind of hard to show up with this brightness, but that's okay. It's pretty bright, which is to be expected when there's snow. We've just got these trees that have stayed in the corner. I took anything that was sitting in them out. And then there's snow at the bottom now with these guys I left. I just kind of covered up the Christmas sign, so they look pretty wintry now. And then some of the presents that are more blue and white I left out. One of those snowballs, just a little thing in the corner. But I really like those trees, so I like to keep them out. And heading out to this room, nothing major. This little thing kind of sits above that, I don't know. I switched the candle out to white for that, so that thing is still in the corner there. And then, of course, you know, I won't show them all specifically, but the snowflakes are still all around this room. That side of the room got all that ice on the window, so it's a cool effect, honestly. I can't remember the last time that happened. We've got this tree here with the snowman. So I left the trees and some of the snowman out, so this snowman also stayed out. And then this tree, you know, I took the Christmas stuff off. The big snowman's gone because he's very red and green. And it's on right now, obviously. It wouldn't be normally, but I turned it on for the video, so it sits there. And then it's got snow at the bottom still and this little sled of pine cones. So I like that as a nice little, you know, it's kind of Christmassy because it's a Christmas tree, but that's always there, of course. So I like that. And there's another one of those trees that stayed out. And then another snowman there. And then these two Stranger in the Woods snowmen stay sitting there. More snowflakes around here. And then all the snowflake building supplies, or snowman building supplies is still there, which honestly, I probably with how much snow we got is possible to make one. It depends if it's packing snow, we'll have to see. And then this guy stays there too. And there's Kit Kat. She is watching me outside. So I'll head back inside now. So I guess, oh yeah, I forgot these. The little wooden cutouts, I just put the Bender's house back out because we really only have 3 winter ones, these 2 bears and the snowman. So there's always an empty spot, and that's kind of a space filler because it's pretty neutral. So it's just our house. And then coming over here, let's go to the centerpiece of this table. So I took the tree away, you'll see. And then I took these 2 candles that were in other places in December and I just put them as the centerpiece. So I think that looks nice. It looks kind of weird right now. Looks a lot better at night. I wonder if, let me see. Yeah, that kind of looks better with the light, honestly. So I like that. You'll see that. I'll probably have some sort of clip at night. And then I put these little figurines around in it too. So I like how that looks. Got the snowman here. Some snowflakes on that painting and that one in the corner still. And then in this corner, the snow globe is gone, but this deer is still there, and then this snowman from the family room got moved out here, so I like that. This is one of those snowballs. Those are really cool. Here, I'll show you a little. So they're not snowballs, they're just ornaments that are white, but I do them like that. I got them right after Christmas, like 75% off, and I think they're really nice to kind of fill in. They blend in with the snow a little bit, but I mean, you can see them. They're defined because they are different textures, so kind of miss this. So I got this for Christmas as a little cute little Frosty figurine. I really like it. It's just like the marching one from the cartoon, so I left that out because I really like how that looks. Got these little bears building snowman, and then this little thing that my uncle made out of a little walnut. It's pretty cool. I like that. And then right here, we've just got the little snowman with his fake candle that just sits in the snow. I like that. He's cool. He's got a little card in his hat, so I like that one. It's a cool one. It's got a candle in it. I never really light it because obviously it's too close to the ceiling there, but I like that. And then more snowflakes here, another snowflake there that I made. I leave the snowflake on this clock, which is kind of a weird thing, but I think it looks cool. And then here's just a quick view of this room before we head out there. We'll go down the hallway first. I like how this room looks at winter just because, you know, the white color of everything kind of helps keep the winter theme. So let's head down the hallway first. Nothing much in the actual hallway. I kept the snowflakes on the picture frames and stuff. And then this little bear got moved up here. He's just a snowflake one. He sits on top of the doorbell. And then we've just got another cutout snowflake right here, and then a little one hanging on the door handle there. So that's just all that's in the actual hallway. But then heading in the bathroom, before I turn the light on, we've got this snowflake nightlight. This is probably one of my favorite nightlights that I have. I really like it. It's the only one that I put in the center instead of on the side. So let's get the light on now. So most of the other ones go right here, but this one I leave in the middle, and I think that's just really nice one. I like the really cool detailing on it. It kind of reminds me of Frozen, you know, the movie, but it's perfect for winter time, so that sits there. Still got the snowman on either side of the thing for the soap, and then the snowflakes in the corners stay. So the other stickies got moved out, but the snowflakes stay in the corner. And coming over to this side, nothing there, but then this is probably my favorite snowflake I made. It's just a snowman, like, circle of them for a snowflake, so that's on this thing. And then coming down to here, on top of the toilet, we've just got a snowflake Kleenex box, another one of those snowballs, so that's nice. And then this guy got moved from the family room, and I just put him in the corner. That one that was in front of the fireplace was originally gonna go here, but he was new, and I liked him a lot more, so I thought this one fit better there, so I left it there. And there are those still there, so that whole setup I really like. I think I've said this before, and I don't know what it is, but I just really like the bathroom for winter. It's probably my favorite thing, like scheme colors for the bathroom. So then heading back out here to the last room. So these have been switched to blue and white. And then we still have got the snow on here, which is kind of getting old. It's kind of not looking as nice anymore. I might have to replace that at some point. And then this little candle thing, which is cool. There's an actual candle in there. I just lit that up for the video. Normally wouldn't during the day, but it's just got the cool snowflake design on it. I like that. And then on this door back here, or really just on the handle, we've got this Let It Snow sign, which is really cute. It jingles back and forth when you open it and stuff, so I like that. Left the snowflakes on the cross mirror. Obviously, You can kind of see it through, which I think is cool. The snowflake from the front door, which you saw before, so that's nice. I leave the red poinsettias out, just a little splash of color in there, and then snow that goes along here. This little snowman that I made when I was a little younger, I really like that. It's cute. It's like a craft thing you can do with the Kleenex and everything, so I like that. So heading out into this room, let's go this way first. So all the snow is still along the bottom here. You know, it hasn't really moved. I had to add some in where the tree was, but other than that, it's the same. And then I just left some stuff out and moved it around a little. So piano snowman's here, snowball, other pine cones and stuff in there. And heading over here, we've got the sled that my friend gave me that just sits on there, snowball, pine cones and other stuff here. One of those trees, moved that back out. Oh yeah, so we only have one candle here right now. We're working on, so the one broke in storage when I put them away for Christmas. There used to be 2 holders, you know. So we just have the one right now, and we're gonna probably try to replace them and just get new ones. So we've just got the one, which is fine. It's cool for now, why not? So that just sits on there. And then the stickies are still in the window. This one's kind of sparse because it's where the tree was. I should really add more. We'll see. And then we've just got this, these on either side, little snowflake candle holders. And I did notice out of the side of my eye, there are those 2 sitting there still. Then coming over to here, we've just got snowmen sitting down there, other things, and then going up here, snowflakes in there still, of course. Nothing in this thing right now. Then coming up to the very top, we've got this snowman sitting on this little thing of snow. It kind of looks like a cloud, probably just because it's high up, but I like that. He just sits there. And coming over to here, this kind of got messed up. It kind of, I think I mentioned that in the Christmas one too, but it gets easy to mess that up when the snow's down there. So then just more little things here. The hill is still there with the snowmen and dogs and stuff going down it. Trees and other little things still sitting back in there. The snow kind of gets messed up as you move it around throughout so it looks nicest at Christmas and then it kind of goes down, but it looks fine still. We've got this snowflake sitting here. Same thing for Christmas. And then all the stickies going up there. This is the other one. And then, oh yeah, let me back up because I just noticed these. So I made a couple more of those cutout snowflakes and just hung them from the ceiling. So they just hang up there. So I think those are kind of cool. They just kind of, they're on fishing line and they just kind of spin around and do different things. So I think it's cool. I left the snowflake stickies out, or wall stickers on the wall and both sides. And then we've just got stickies on this mirror. These 2 snowmen stay out. I really like them. They're cute. They're probably my favorite stuffed animal snowmen. And then, like I said, here's some more on this side too, which look even cooler at night. I'll probably have a clip of that. Mostly because this little like block of ice snowman, I really like it. You know, it looks fine right now. It's nothing special, but then at night it makes a very cool like shadow on the wall with these. So I like that. I decided to leave these little deer out. I wasn't at first, but I just really like them. So at least this year they're staying out because they're new and I really like them. We've got this little snowman campfire scene. I think that's cute too. They have those cool little wire arms that you see. And then that little flower comes back out. That's not a winter thing in specific. And coming over to this table, new thing, got on sale after Christmas as well with this snowflake like placemat thing, or what do you call it, table runner. Goes across here. And then we've got these 2 candle holders, which I really like. And then we've got that there with the snowflake underneath it and that there with the other one. So the big one that used to be under the middle is out in the family room you saw earlier, because I thought with this new table runner that didn't really need it anymore. And then we've got this guy, I leave him out. I don't leave out the rainbow colored one, but I do leave him out, so he sits there. And then these 2 sit here. They're kind of messed up, but that's okay. I forgot to move them around, so they sit there. And then around this thing, just got the blue colored snowflakes still winding around the top. There's the other 2 cutout ones. And then just still some snowflakes around these pictures, so I like that. And come down to this table, this guy, he actually isn't usually out for Christmas. He's just out for January, but there he is. And then here's the other deer, so I put them on either side of the tables instead of just that one this time. And then the little Olaf sits here now, so I just kind of moved him to this chair from that other couch, so I like him there. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. This has the design on the back, by the way, too, so it's double-sided. You could have it be, you know, this side or that side, whatever. They come off, they're a little magnet thing, so it's a cool customizable thing. But yeah, that's just the winter for the inside. Now I think we'll go into the backyard. So here we are at the backyard. There's just 4 little things, basically 4 little small things, but just thought I might as well show it. So first thing here is obviously the flag. This was the one that I had in the shower thing for Christmas, if you remember. And I just put that back here. That's what it's for, but I just put it there when I'm not using it at Christmas time. So I have that back here. It's a nice one with the birds, and I like the artwork on that one. I'm not going to head out there this time because there's really nothing to note. The only thing is, you might be able to see when I zoom in, I just left the little mulch thing with the tree out there because I thought that, you know, that's kind of winter general. So I left that out there. So then the other things are all just up closer. So we've left the flag out. Basically everything back here is left out. We've still got this flag, the little winter one. I like that one still, very nice with the snow. And then this little guy, little snowman, still sits right here. And he just doesn't have the present with him anymore, but other than that, he hasn't moved. And the only thing really is, so I leave the icicles up there from Christmas on the treehouse. But the new thing is, just like on the front door in the front yard, I've got that rustic snowflake. This is a different one, but I put it on the door, and I think that's cool. It's very simple. It looks kind of naturey, but I think it just adds a nice little accent to it. So yeah, that's basically it for the backyard, and I just thought I'd show that. So just like the other tours, we're going to do some clips here of some things at night, and here are those. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your winter. I'll see you again for Valentine's Day. Bye.